Yo, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to another round of the BTC Championship, guys, with UOL. Now, this is round 17 with the final weekend of this championship and everything to race for. The top three are within so many points of winning, guys. So it is a 3-horse race. So if you didn't check out that previous video, go and check it out. Round 16. We got one more round to keep up with after this one, guys. But as you can see with the table starting this weekend, Too Fast is leading it with ourselves in second and Sleepless in third. Now, this race is one of the best races I've ever had in a championship race, guys. So with that said, let's get straight into this, and don't forget, make sure you stick around to the end. Yo, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to round 17 of the Btcc. Now, we are on the racing medium tyres, guys, and what a race this one has turned out to be. Trust me, you do not want to miss it. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video. So here we go. On the grid, we are currently third with Sleepless first, Brody second. Now we should be able to get a good lunge up this inside to Sleepless. So here we go, round 17 about to start, and let's see how it goes. Fantastic launch off the line from ourselves, putting ourselves up the inside here with Brody coming up the right side as well. Too Fast there tucking in behind. Now Sleepless is defending this, and he's got the inside to turn 4 down here. As you can see, Brody's coming up the inside. He's probably going to get that position off us, which he does. Everyone in the field is through though. Here we go, coming up to turn 5, outside of Sleepless. Lee Whip having a look up the inside there as well, and Jin, sorry. So are we close enough to make a lunge? We are. We outbrake ourselves a little bit though. It does not affect anyone. Give back the position to Sleepless. Not like we really had much choice. He was going to get that anyway, but we would have given it to him there. So we outbraked ourselves on the hairpin. That's a bit unfortunate, but we are sitting in third and in the slip of Sleepless as we come around to complete lap 1 of round 17. So here we go then. Is there a chance to make a move down the inside here? Nope, we just tuck up behind him as we see Ginge comes in, gives back the position. Now I felt like he gave us that position back, so good racing there. Ginge coming in a bit hot, but I feel like that was completely fair anyway if he did take the position. So coming into turn 5 again through the quicker section. Coming down into the hairpin. Now, are we going to outbrake ourselves again? We're not close enough to make any sort of move, but we can try and put ourselves on the back end of Sleepless on the way out. But in that NSX, and he's proved it in round 16, that this NSX is so quick. You can see it accelerating from us up the straight here, guys. So he's starting to pull away. As we get a beautiful camera angle coming out of the final bend onto lap 3. Here we go then. So what's going on here? Good, nice angle. Brody starting to extend that lead. Flash gets a good run out of the corner there. So coming down into turn 4. Nothing's really changed. 2 seconds behind the leader. We keep it nice and tight as we see Flash in the bottom right there coming up to our rear bumper.
Oh, got that wrong.
Through this middle section.
Let's go a bit slower through there
and
then.
Down to the hairpin. Now, this is a very quick section into a very, very quick, pretty much dead stop still corner. So you've got to really judge that corner correctly. But it's a very, very, very good overtaking spot. But if it goes wrong, it goes completely wrong. So coming up to the final bend on lap 3. And we can see Flash and Too Fast is behind us. Now, we kind of need Brody to win this race. We need him to win it. Keep Sleepless second. We need to defend Too Fast as we're making a defensive line here from our boy Flash.
A bit naughty Flash.
Puts us a little bit wide there. We didn't get to defend it fully. Maybe we come over a little bit late. Gave him that option. But we are down into 4th as we make a slight mistake there. Now, we're going to have to drive defensive. The championship leader is behind us. And he's a very, very good racer. Very clean as well. So this should be a good battle. as we come down into the hairpin. Now, always keep an eye on that bottom right there. YouTube, keep an eye on it. It's going to be an intense race, this one. As we come up to complete lap 4, we can see Too Fast is eking every little bit of that car as close as he can to us. As we take a defensive line here to defend this, and we're going to slow it right down. And this is unfortunately going to slow down both of us now. This is going to let Flash get ahead of us. But look at how Too Fast is on our back end through the slight S-bends down here. Into turn 4. Very defensive. As you can see, all 3 cars in the bottom right corner there. So, Lee Whip, is it, or Ginger? I can't remember which one it is. Let's have a look. Lee Whip is getting involved in the battle as well now for 4th. As you can see by that shot there. Too Fast having a look up the inside, decides against it and continues out, tries to get us on the undercut. We block it. We are up the straight again on lap 5.
Here, lads.
Coming up to the final bend. Looking back there, someone did have a penalty. Nothing to do with our bunch though. Again, have a look in this bottom right here. You can see he's a little bit quicker out this corner to us. So this is where, if he's going to overtake us, it's going to be into turn 1. Now again, we know we don't have to go fully defensive. We take a really, really wide line there, which puts Too Fast on the back bumper of us again. As you can see in the shot, look how close all 3 of us are. Driving the defensive line, keeping it close to the curb. Bumper to bumper through this section. Look at this. Fantastic racing. So, coming down to the hairpin. Driving defensive, as you can see, he can have the outside line if he wants. He's not getting this inside line off us. As we go a little bit wide, but he does bump us. Lee Whip bumps him. And we're going back again up the straight for lap 6. Now, we are losing time against Flash. 2 seconds, you can see here. So, completing lap 6 after this bend. As we go super defensive and slow through here. We get pushed a little bit wide. So, Too Fast is going to go up the inside here. Now let's have a view from Lee Whip's perspective of this bend. As we go paintwork to paintwork around turn 1. We exit side by side as well, but we do have the inside line to this next bend. Look at this for racing. Is Lee Whip going to be able to come through the inside line with us? He's not close enough. He does have a look. Good racing there from Too Fast as well, as he tucks back in again behind us. Now he didn't get the overtook done there. We defended that pretty well. Beautiful racing. As again, he looks up the inside here. So we're going to go defensive. And all while this is happening, Flash is now 3.1 ahead of us. This battle is definitely slowing us down.
Yo, take care, Walter.
As we come up to the final bend for turn 7. We've got a little bit wide here. You can see Too Fast up the inside. We block it. We're in our right to do so. Now turn 1. You can see Lee Whip's having a look up the inside of Too Fast there.
Well, Lee Whip,
this is an absolute mental battle. I think this is probably one of the best battles we've had so far in the championship. As we complete turn 4 on lap 8. Now, Too Fast starting to defend from Lee Whip. Lee Whip starting to get involved with this battle. Now, this is where Lee Whip needs to overtake him. We could really do with Too Fast losing a few points here. So coming over the line to complete lap 8. As you can see, Too Fast is up the inside here. Good entry out of turn 1.
Oh, man, I'm under so much pressure.
We're coming
here
down to turn 4.
Right,
is he going to get us on the inside? No, we go super defensive. You can see he gets that front nose just on the back end, pulls out. Thankfully, they could have gone horribly wrong there, but he knows his line. He knows the width of that car. He's absolutely driven a perfect season. And we've had some mega battles with this guy. So, to finish the season off, would kind of be an underestimate to the race if we didn't battle. So this is outstanding right now. On lap 9,
making
6.5 minutes left of the race. Can we defend it
this corner up here, he's faster.
any longer? As we take a slightly defensive line there to try and get him out of our slip. But we do send ourselves into the curb here. So we've got a tight angle. How are we on the way out? As you can see, Too Fast is edging forwards a bit here. We go defensive again. Okay, so he goes for the wider approach. As you can see, he's trying to tuck up on the inside. Tucks up, follows behind through with Lee Whip as close as possible to him as well. As we put in a 0.2 of a lap. Quicker than the fastest lap we did on lap 2. So through the middle section for the 10th time in round 17. Again, this could be a quick lap for us. As you can see, again, another 300 tenths quicker than our fastest lap. With Brody being the fastest lap of the race so far. This is a PB for us, though, potentially.
Show me those emotes, chat, if you're enjoying the race so far. Show me those emotes.
Slow approach in. That's real slow from us there. As you can see, Too Fast is on the fast approaching exit there. Has a look up the inside. We go to defend it. It's too late. He's already there. We're going to have to let him have that inside line, and hopefully we can get him on the cutback as we run wide. That is super unfortunate. You can see Lee Whip has overtook us as well, and that's us going from 4th to 6th. Could that cost us in the championship? Unfortunately, we misjudged where we were on the track. That was us. We didn't get pushed wide, nothing like that. It was just unfortunate that we went in with a little bit more speed than we wanted to. So, as you can see, Lee Whip's on the back end of Too Fast as we come a little bit closer up again to Lee Whip. Nowhere near able to make a move on him. As we come up the back straight again for lap 11. 4.5 minutes left. We've got Thomas TCS right behind us. Well, I say right behind us, he's 3 seconds behind, but I'm mistaken he's there. So we're trying to keep up with the WRX ahead of us and the car of Too Fast. As you can see, they're very quick now. Once they've got past the slow traffic being ourselves, they're starting to extend that gap. As again, we get a beautiful shot down at the hairpin. There's another penalty behind us. TCS, by the look of it, taking it on the bend. Awkward place to be taking it. But as we see, we're coming up to complete lap 12 now. Let's have a look. We are now 1.1 seconds behind Lee Whip. And we are currently sat in 6th.
We will not be picking the GTR next season if we're still in this league, boys. Absolutely not.
So, midway through lap 13, nothing's changed. 4.5 seconds in front of Ginge, 5 seconds in front of Ginge, 1.5 behind Lee Whip as he is extending that gap, but he's also keeping up with Too Fast there. So, best result we could get here, maybe Too Fast coming 5th, or some accident sort of happens and we go up a few positions. But currently, right now, this is not where we need to be for the championship contending. As we complete lap 13 in a second.
Back on racing softs anyway next race, boys. And it's fighting from the back. Well, I say fighting from the back, we'll actually be more at the front.
So here we go, catching back up the action. You can see Lee Whip is all over the back end of Too Fast as we're in the middle sector of lap 14. 1 minute 40 left of round 17. 15 seconds behind the leader. That massive battle earlier on in the race has cost about 10 seconds in time if we go anything from the first race of this weekend.
Defending is super hard. I mean, they drove fantastic there, right? It's not over yet, though.
As you see here, we go super wide.
There was a lot
on
of
that final bend of lap 14,
we knew he was
crossing
get
the
that
line,
there,
coming into lap 15. Now, looking at the time, we're probably going to have another lap after this one. So it's going to put us on a 17-lap race. With Brody still leading, Sleepless in second, Flash third, Too Fast fourth, and Lee Whip in fifth. We are on the racing mediums as well, so we have to use the racing mediums at one point or another throughout the three races over the weekend. We have to use them once. So we're back onto racing softs from the reverse grid next race, guys. So hence why we take the mediums in the middle race. So Too Fast takes a penalty. This could be huge. Now, Lee Whip is ahead of Too Fast. Is he slow enough for us to catch? Probably not. We should have been a lot closer, to be fair. This is where we switched off and kind of allowed them to extend that gap. As we cross the line, we are now on to the final lap. How is this going to pan out? Into the middle sector of lap 16 for the final time of round 17. Under the Dunlop sign, down to the hairpin. Now, is there any mistakes going to be made from either of the boys up ahead of us? No, they get through clean enough. So we're onto the back straight, 16 seconds behind the leader, 7.1 ahead of Thomas, 2.1 behind Too Fast as Brody takes round 17 for the win. Sleepless cross the lines as well. Let's have a look. As we run super wide, almost going into the gravel. And we secure ourselves with a 6th place finish, guys. With that, I'll see you guys in the final round 18 of the BTC in the next video, guys. Take care.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's